So my fellow handsome gentlemen, I'm Piotr from Improvement, and in this video I'm going to talk about one of my favorite stores, H&M. H&M is a clothing store that the majority of us guys know, where you can buy very affordable pieces of clothing that I believe if you take care of the pieces that you buy from H&M, you can wear them and own them in your wardrobe for many years to come. And in my opinion, you can find some very good pieces in H&M, so therefore I'm doing this very video for you guys that are maybe new to style and fashion, or you want to explore the possibilities and options that H&M can give you. So in this video I'm going to talk about which items to look for in H&M, how much you should or shouldn't spend in H&M, when to buy the items from H&M, and what I wouldn't buy from H&M. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the pieces I think you should look for in H&M. The first types of pieces that I want you to look for in H&M are some selective polo shirts, t-shirts, and button-ups. The specific shirts that I'm talking about are their Cool Max t-shirts. One of them I'm wearing right now, and I believe their Cool Max t-shirts are some of the best t-shirts you can buy for the price that you're paying for them. They feel very nice to the touch, and if you take care of them correctly, you can wear them and have them in your wardrobe for a very long time. I love how they feel when I wear them, and I think that the quality for the price that you're paying is very nice. And I also believe that the polo shirts that they're selling are some of the best polo shirts they can get for the price. The fit of their polo shirts, especially after you have purchased them in a bit bigger size than you're used to and then wash them after the first time, they will fit you perfectly. They fit very nicely. Their flannel shirts are also very good quality for the price that you're paying. You can find some amazing shirts, t-shirts, and button-ups that can last you for a good while and make you look stylish. You just need to find the correct pieces. In my opinion, you just look for the Cool Max t-shirts, their polo shirts, maybe even their Henleys that I wear once in a while in these videos, and some of their button-up shirts. If you find the correct pieces made out of the right materials, you'll find yourself some very nice pieces for very good prices. The second item that I want you to look for in H&M are their denim jeans. I nearly don't own any other denim jeans than H&M because I think that they are so affordable yet so durable, and their quality is also very nice. I will continuously talk about how good I believe H&M denim jeans are, because for the sheer price that you're paying, they are going to last you for a very long time, especially if you take good care of them. I love how they feel, I love the fit, and I really like the many types of fits that H&M provides. They have skinny fit, slim fit, baggy fit. They have a lot of types of fits, and I definitely think you should look for their jeans. Selective jackets. If you find the right jackets, they are very stylish and also made out of great materials. I have found myself some very nice overshirts and lighter jackets from H&M. But again, selective jackets. I don't believe that every single jacket you're going to find in H&M is worth picking up, but there's a few that I definitely think you should check out. The fourth item is a little bit tricky, and that's because I want you to be very specific about picking this item up in H&M, and that is their suits. I only have one suit from H&M, and that is because it fits me well, and if I wanted to have that type of suit from another brand, it would be a lot more money than I picked it up for in H&M. I'm going to recommend you an H&M suit if you are on a very tight budget and you're very desperate for a cheap suit. Then H&M is the right place to go, but I want you to try them on, see which sizes you need and what fabrics you want to go for, because H&M suits are for the majority of the time not a good pickup in my opinion, but there's a few suits, if you try them on and you feel the fabrics, you will find yourself something very nice for a good price. They make nice sweatpants, hoodies, shorts, and sweatshirts if you find the right ones. Some underrated items in H&M is definitely their sportswear. They make very nice sportswear that fit very nicely and feels comfortable to have on while exercising and training. I really like some of their pieces that they offer in terms of sportswear, and for the majority of the time it's either on sale or is very cheap in the first place. The last few things that I want to mention from H&M that I think you should be looking out for is either underwear if you are on a very tight budget, some of their belts if you really need a belt and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. H&M can have some nice belts for very small prices, but I don't recommend them for you guys if you have some more money to spend. But if your budget is very tight, I would recommend a belt from H&M. And the last thing I want to talk about from H&M are their candles. I didn't even know that H&M made candles, but I found some of these ones. My favorite is Yuzu Blossom that I found a few weeks ago, and it smells very nice and it costs next to nothing. I really like their candles, especially if you go out and try some of them. They can smell very nicely for next to nothing. So that was a quick list of items that I think you should be looking out for in H&M, that I think you should consider purchasing if you are in need of them or if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. But let's talk about how much I think you should or shouldn't spend in H&M on their pieces. In my opinion, you should not spend any more than $70 on one piece of clothing. They offer shoes, for example, for 70 to 80, sometimes even $100 that I don't think are worth it. If you are going to spend over 70 to $100, at least do it somewhere else where the quality might even be even better than H&M. I don't see any point of purchasing expensive items from a store that is normally providing people with affordable clothing. So if you are going to spend more money on some quality pieces, go somewhere else than H&M. I believe that the best things that you can pick up in H&M cost below $70. So that's the sweet spot in my opinion. Below $70, that's the maximum amount of money I would spend on one single piece from H&M. So anything below $70-$60, I think that's a very fair price. The third thing that I want to talk about with you guys about H&M is when to shop at H&M. And I believe that some of the best times to shop at H&M is when they have some amazing deals or sales. Not only is H&M for the majority of the time very affordable, but their sales and deals sometimes make these affordable items even more affordable. So that's some of the best times where you can shop in H&M. That's when they have deals and sales, and they almost have some type of sale all the time. I haven't been in H&M in a while where they haven't had some type of sale. A shopping hack that I've found with clothing is buying clothing for the opposite season. So let's say you are on the lookout for a winter jacket. I want you to be looking for these pieces in the summer where people don't wear them because they're going to be lowered in price nearly by 50% or even more in some cases, because H&M just wants to get rid of these pieces because they are not in style in this season. Therefore, you want to pick up clothing that is made for the opposite season. So if the season is warm, you want to pick up clothing for the colder seasons, and if the season is cold, I want you to pick up clothing for the warmer seasons, because you're going to save a whole lot of money for the majority of the time. And one of the other times that I want you to shop in H&M is when you want to try something new. Maybe it's a trendy item, or you want to try something that fits you, not in the way that you're used to. So if you're used to wearing slim jeans, for example, and you want to try a baggy fit of jeans, I want you to go in there, because you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on some type of clothing that you're not sure about. Because if you want to try something, you might at least pay a smaller price than you are willing to. So if you want to experiment with some different types of clothing or colors or trends, I think that H&M is a perfect place to go, because you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on pieces that you're unsure you want to keep in your wardrobe. And the last thing that I want to mention about H&M is some pieces that I don't recommend you guys picking up there, and one of them are their shoes. I don't believe that H&M shoes are made of the highest quality, and especially for some of the prices that they offer them at, I don't think they are anywhere near good prices or good value. So I would definitely pick up some shoes elsewhere than H&M. I've had a few pairs and I've destroyed them from normal wear in the span of a few weeks. So go buy shoes elsewhere than H&M. Bags also I don't think are good pickups from H&M. If you are going to buy a bag or some other leather goods, I would stick to some other stores than H&M. I don't think they make good bags at all. And most of their accessories like bracelets, necklaces, watches, if your local H&M has that, or rings, I don't think that their accessories are good at all. Their coloring will disappear very quickly, and I don't think that their quality is anywhere near worth picking up, in my opinion. So gentlemen, I hope you learned something about H&M and what I believe you should pick up and what you shouldn't pick up, and how much I think you should spend in there. I believe that H&M is an amazing store, an amazing chain of stores where you can buy very stylish pieces of clothing that you can have in your wardrobe and wear for a very long time if you take care of the clothing. And I know some people might think that H&M is bad quality, but if you buy pieces that are made of bad fabrics or feel bad to the touch, of course they're going to be bad quality. But if you do your research, try the different pieces that they offer, and you find something that fits nicely on your body, I think H&M is a perfect place to shop if you also want to find something affordable, because not a lot of people can afford to spend a lot of money on clothing every single month to look stylish. And style doesn't need to be expensive, and I think H&M is a perfect place to at least start your style and fashion journey if you want to improve your style through time for not a lot of money. Generally, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would smash the like button and subscribe to the channel below also for more content like this, more fashion, more style, skincare, fragrances, grooming, anything that will make you the best possible version of yourself. And the last thing I want to ask you is if you could press the notification bell below also to get notified every single time I upload a new video for you guys to enjoy and learn from. And of course, gentlemen, smile more. It's free.